I found 7 emerald crafting glitches that most definitely break Minecraft. The reason why I have cobblestone in my inventory right now, you guys are going to find out here shortly. We are going to be playing around with some emerald crafting glitches that completely break Minecraft. And this is insane. Now, how exactly do diamonds and emeralds and all of that stuff get formed over time? By loads and loads and loads of pressure. We are going to simulate that in Minecraft using cobblestone and dirt. Specifically, we're going to be using a grass block. Take your cobblestone and place it around. We need to make as much pressure around this grass block as possible. And just like that, this looks like a regular emerald, but as you can see, we have crafted a glitched emerald, which is going to be extremely useful for all of the recipes today and is going to make us insanely rich. Let's get a few more of these crafted so we can get started. To start us off, let's go with 8 glitched emeralds, and that is going to give us a total of 9, including our first set. And let's move on to the action. Now, although these glitched emeralds look just like regular emeralds, they are not by any means the same. If we put these glitched emeralds in the crafting table, we can get some really unique recipes. So this first one is insanely sweet. Put the stick in the center and the bottom. We need another grass block at the top center, and we don't need all 9 emeralds. We just need 2 for this first recipe, which means we get some saved for later. Let's drop 1 in the top left and 1 in the top right, and that gives us our emerald duplicator pickaxe. And this is called a duplicator pickaxe for a very good reason. It has a fairly basic look to it, but by no means is this a basic pickaxe. Gotta get over to that mountain though first to show you guys exactly what kind of power this thing holds, but it is immense. We need to find some ore to go after, and in order to do that, let's jump inside of this cave here, and we can see we've got some iron ore right there and some coal ore right next to each other, which is absolutely perfect. Now, normally if you want coal ore, do not use glitched emeralds. It is not going to work properly. Glitched emeralds are a game changer. Going after basic coal ore with a glitched emerald duplicator pickaxe is going to give us emeralds in return. We can see here this coal ore is not dropping coal, it is just dropping emeralds. And you guys may have guessed it, we're going to get the exact same thing if we go after this iron ore. We are going to get ourselves emerald ore. So instead of getting a coal from coal ore, we get ourselves an emerald. And instead of getting an iron ore from mining iron, we get ourselves emerald ore. So any ore that drops a block, for example, gold ore, will also then now drop emerald ore, and anything that actually drops like diamond is going to then drop an actual emerald. So maybe don't mine diamond with the emerald duplicator pickaxe unless you want emeralds instead, which may not be the best idea. But one thing to keep in mind, guys, is that these emeralds here are not glitched emeralds. So even though we used the glitch emeralds in order to build our duplicator pickaxe, when we use the duplicator pickaxe, we get regular emeralds from it. Though this pickaxe is one that is excellent to keep on hand, guys, we are truly gonna break Minecraft with this next recipe. Now, keep this pickaxe on hand as you're running around and doing your things. Great to have whenever you need a couple extra emeralds. If you want to break Minecraft, you need 8 more glitched emeralds in order to do that, because we're going to take a chest, drop it in the center of our crafting table, and then we're going to surround it with glitched emeralds on every single side, and that is going to craft us our emerald supply chest. You guys might have an idea of what this supply chest does. Let me know in the comment section really quick what you think, and click that like button while you're at it. This is going to get really sweet. Take our supply chest. We can go ahead and just drop it down right here next to the crafting table and give it some friends. And opening the supply chest, we have stacks and stacks and stacks of emeralds. This is a huge emerald glitch right here, guys. We could take all these emeralds down and trade for days with the villagers. One thing to keep in mind though, not that it really matters that much, is once you empty the chest, it doesn't actually recharge with more emeralds. But I mean, you've got so many emeralds already. I don't feel like it's really something that you would have to worry about. you've already kind of totally stocked yourself up by the point you actually have the supply chest in the first place. And if you really need, just pack in the crafting table, put yourself some grass blocks in there, and get to work crafting some more glitched emeralds, guys, and you'll be totally set with another supply chest in no time. All of these villagers behind me are about to have their economy flooded with emeralds. It's gonna be a tsunami of emeralds for all of these villagers. So I hope they brought their surfboards because things about to get real wavy. On top of getting insanely rich though, we can also use these glitched emeralds to be extremely effective or build some really useful tools is what I really mean to say. Put our string in the center there, and this string is going to be vital for what we're going to create. We need 8 glitched emeralds in order to create what we're going to use with this string, which is the emerald string. And this emerald string has some insane properties. There's a couple different variations we can use it with. It is insanely elastic and also incredibly productive. And on top of that, it also just kind of looks like a cool piece of string to have in your hand. Kind of looks like kelp, but it's string. To show you guys some of these elastic properties with the emerald string, we're going to use the same recipe we would for scaffolding, except instead of using regular string, of course, we've switched out the string for our emerald string right here, and that is going to craft us this actually really cool looking emerald scaffolding. Pull this down in our inventory because I am so excited about what we're going to see with this right here. It looks pretty sweet, swings pretty nice, but it does more than just swing. Let's find ourselves a good location and be very careful with this scaffolding. You will see why shortly. Place the scaffolding down. Now, it looks like normal scaffolding. However, if we go and we jump on the scaffolding, which I am about to do right now, I don't want to get too close and have it set off randomly. This scaffolding is going to launch us right into the air, just like that. Now, I want to land back on the scaffolding because... So you may have been able to guess by that this scaffolding is more of a defense mechanism rather than an actual, any sort of save yourself mechanism. Place this scaffolding down, and anybody that's jumping along into your base or in your area or however you want to use it is going to jump on this scaffolding and launch straight into the air. And I'm waving by right now because I'm gonna, yeah. You can see it works very effectively. Now, the nice thing is that if you know, you can walk just across the scaffolding without worrying about anything. It only launches you into the air if you jump on it. So you can still move safely across, and someone jumping behind you would hit the scaffolding and get absolutely wrecked. However, if you want to use this, be very careful in a useful way. If you need to scale up the side of a mountain and you've got this emerald scaffolding on hand, then you guys could see how it would be useful in that sense, because we can place this next to a mountain right at the bottom here, and we could probably... I've never actually tried this before, so wish me luck. If I die a third time right now, then I'm just gonna go ahead and give up. And we'll have approved that the glitched emeralds definitely make Minecraft very dangerous. But giving it a shot, jumping onto the mountain. Am I too high? Am I too high? Am I gonna die? Clearly, I am not the best at any sort of parkour in any game ever created, but it doesn't necessarily matter because we can also use our emerald string in other unique ways. Now, I also need to grab just 2 emeralds from this stack here, which is taking me a long time to get 2 emeralds because I have so many. And we're going to use our emerald string in order to craft an emerald bow, which is going to be more useful for me than the scaffolding as far as keeping myself safe, which you will see. This takes a block of emerald on the left-hand side. All of this is easy because you have the supply chest now, so you don't have to worry about it. Take 1 emerald at the top and 1 at the bottom, and that is going to give you your bow of emerald. Now, you can use this bow regularly. We can go over here and let's say this bunny, if my aim is decent. Yep, take the bunny down, and we got it. 1 down, 1 to go. 1 bunny over here. Let's go take him down really quick. Oh, wow. That bunny just literally dodged me and is staring me down. That's what you get. As you guys can see, this emerald bow can work like a regular bow. However, why am I comparing it to the scaffolding? If I use this emerald bow and I shoot the block underneath me, I can shoot myself into the air as high as the scaffolding, but when I hit the ground, I am safe from fall damage. Let's go back and collect the arrow because I lost so many shooting at everything that was dodging me. That didn't work out as well as I was expecting it to. I could try and do this on the run really quick, launch up into the air, safe from fall damage, and defeat our arch nemesis, the mountain, using the emerald bow. The scaffolding is still there laughing at me, just staring me down. Haha, you never made it, Bahri. Yeah, well, guess what? Now I got emerald bow. And now I win. I safely made it that time using the emerald bow, guys. Let's also use it to get all the way back home. I'm just hoping. I wonder if I land on the scaffolding. Is this? No, let's not test it. Let's not test it. I was feeling a little bit hopeful there for a second, and then I decided definitely not the best idea. Just use our bow in order to get all the way back. Oh, I shot it underneath the tree. The tree stopped me. We are able to take this bow even farther. We can go into our crafting table and put emeralds in there along with coal, one above the other, and then we get ourselves emerald arrow tips. Take these arrow tips into our inventory. We got 15 of them, and then put the emerald arrow tips in the crafting grid again, because these emerald arrow tips by themselves don't do anything. However, you get some arrows on hand and toss those in the crafting grid as well with the emerald arrow tips, and we can craft ourselves emerald tipped arrows. Using the emerald tipped arrow, guys, we are able to have a lot of fun just simply crafting. I mean, not necessarily crafting, but farming, or somewhat of a combination of both. Is it possible to be crafting and farming at the exact same time? Oh, then that's how you die. We know that's possible, and we also know that, yes, we can, in fact, be crafting and farming at the same time. If we've got the emerald-tipped arrows in our inventory, and we're holding the emerald bow, we can fire at any block in the world, and it will turn all the surrounding blocks into blocks of emerald. And we can also use our emerald pickaxe to mine these blocks for the block of emerald because it is already an emerald. So of course it's not turning it into emerald, it's just giving us, I mean, technically it is turning the emerald block into emerald because that's what the emerald pickaxe does, but it also is just giving us, like, you can't tell, you know, you can't tell. We could go absolutely crazy with this thing though. Cactus, dead, blocks underneath, turn to emerald, blocks right next door, turn to emerald, everything turned to emerald. If we want the blocks, we got them. If we want the supply chest, we got them. If we want the scaffolding, we don't want the scaffolding. Take that back down. I wonder if we can just set this scaffolding on fire. You burn! You burn! You don't burn! Don't, guys, just don't use the oh, it does burn. Yes, we got it. Don't use the scaffolding. I mean, do if you want to use it as a defense, or if you're good at parkour and you can actually survive that fall. I don't even know if it's possible to survive that, though. These recipes are super, super awesome. Those glitched emeralds definitely make a difference, and I'm gonna go back to the village this direction and start getting my trading going because these villagers, the economy's about to be changed. Glitched emeralds saved me with the supply chest. Now I get everything I could possibly want.